I hope everyone had a wonderful and safe 4th of July. I want to talk about something that struck me as very strange this weekend. Have you heard the news about NASCAR flying the Confederate flag on Independence Day? Some people are actually displaying the Confederate flag while claiming to be patriotic to the United States. This, it seems to me, is indefensible. One cannot display a symbol of sedition and rebellion against one's own nation and still be a patriot. But I'll tell you something about me. I once had a Confederate flag, and I thought it was cool and just a bit of heritage and history and whatnot. But then I turned 13 and I realized there's nothing good about it, and I got rid of it. The Confederate battle flag is indefensible on other moral grounds. The fact is, many conservatives have misrepresented the case regarding the flag. Their poorly disciplined and highly emotional thinking make it seem as if their rights as individuals are being trampled. This is probably the result of their misunderstanding about the facts surrounding the Confederate flag. The flag is a symbol of racism, slavery, sedition, and extreme violence, not because it was allegedly hijacked by the Ku Klux Klan, but because the ideals it was designed to represent from the first day are that. The flag was designed by Southerners to represent their cause. Certainly the proposal to make it the official flag of the Confederate States of America was rejected, but it was incorporated into the design of what did become the official flag. It was also used as the battle flag of the Confederate Army. The thing is, when Southerners issued their Articles of Confederation, they expressed their reasons for secession in no uncertain terms. Among those reasons given were that the U.S. government had prohibited expansion of slavery into new territories. Further, the U.S. Navy was patrolling the coasts of Africa, seizing ships used in the slave trade and repatriating Africans destined for slave markets in the U.S. The southern states also cited the ongoing fact that northern states refused to return escaped slaves. But I understand that there are people who were told all their life that it's not a bad flag. Aside from the racists who know exactly what the symbol is about, the other people who have been misled by generations of excuse making need to seek the truth. They need to re-examine what they have believed about the Confederate flag. When Southerners claim today the Confederate flag only represents heritage, they are half right. They are trying to put a positive or at least neutral spin on the nature of the flag, but it does represent heritage. The Confederate flag represents a heritage of slavery, racism, extreme violence, and sedition and rebellion. Further, when the Confederate apologists claim the KKK had hijacked the Confederate flag, they are again half right. The fact is, the Confederate flag had fallen into widespread disuse for quite a few years until the KKK picked it up again. But they did not turn an innocent flag into a symbol of racism. They embraced the flag because it was already a symbol of racism. The Confederate flag has no right to be displayed on public property. In the U.S., we believe in personal freedom, including freedom of expression. We will not tell people they don't have the right to display such an abhorrent and uncivilized symbol on their own private property. But just as with the imposition of religious sentiment on public property, the Confederate symbol must be removed from all state flag designs and from government property. It is un-American to expect taxpayers to subsidize the egregious opinions that they oppose when those opinions are also in violation of the Constitution, the supreme law of the land. Regarding the display of the Confederate flag on private property, it is a symbol of racism, and as such, one's right to display it does not negate the right of others to reasonably assume one is a racist because of it. If one does not like being thought to be racist, there is only one option available: stop displaying the symbol of racism. It's been 150 years since the Confederates lost their war to keep slavery going, and the time to retire the flag is long since past due. That it continues to be excused to this day, in the best case, is a sign of ignorance and desperation. So let's get rid of it. Anyway, my name is Josh, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and look for more to come on my channel.